Hey everybody, AcedTyler here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we went and collected 5 golden leaves and brought them over to Richard, and then that way there he gave us the slime key, and so because of that, in this episode we are going to explore through Dungeon 3, the Key Cavern. And for, as the name implies, it's basically a dungeon that's filled with a lot of keys. And also, new enemies to go over. Bomb-bombs. Yes, bomb-bombs in this game. Those are actually called the bombites, and there's actually 2 variations of them. And the second one we'll just meet up a little later on. But this one, these kinds of variations, if you slash them with your sword, they will actually just go and careen all over the place in the room before they explode. And that chest, yeah, some of those chests will contain green souls instead of like actual chests or actual treasure in there. So yeah, you might want to be careful with those. This is where like the game decides to just like, oh hey, oh yeah, I've told you, bitch. Because yeah, it's just green souls. So this dungeon is a little bit, well, I would say it wouldn't be at least too hard, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of keys there. Oh, pizza power. I almost said pizza power instead of like pizza power. Well, you know they sound they sound so similar, and so I would just every time I pick it up, I would just say it like in the the song from the Ninja Turtles movie. Yeah, pizza power. Oh yeah, there we go. I said it right this time. There was something I was gonna say. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, that's right. So starting with this dungeon, for you guys might have noticed, this is actually where I decided to just go ahead and split each of these dungeons in 2, instead of just going through a whole video with we'll go or make an entire video for this one dungeon, because this is actually where the dungeons kind of do tend to get a little long. So yeah, because of those, then I would just go and just stop the recordings midway through the dungeons. Well, at least after I defeat the mini bosses, and then that's where I go and stop the recording. So yeah, this is where I actually split those dungeons into 2. So anyways, now we got the stone beak for this dungeon as well. Yeah, and I gotta say, I did not mean to pick up the piece of power though, because I mean I tried to avoid it, but alas, I was too late, and so now I have to go through having to hear this annoying ass music over and over again. Far away, do not fear, dash and fly. Yeah, what this implies is that, the South statue is actually talking about the dungeon item for this dungeon here, which, of course, I'm not going to be getting in this episode, though, but that'll probably be in the next episode. But yeah, that's actually, for the item we'll be using, which is actually, well, yeah, like I said, just a very regular item, but, something that returned from Link to the Past, and something that, we'll actually kind of like here. And yes, this is where you'll be running into a lot of those switches where you pick up and raise those panels there. Now we have the dungeon map. And yeah, once you press the start button, yeah, this is actually where, yeah, it kind of does look like a key. As a matter of fact, the dungeons in this game, like, their map layouts are exactly the same as how they take the same shapes for the dungeon names. Like, for instance, the Bottle Grotto, the layout for that dungeon, it looks like, or the map for that dungeon looks exactly like a bottle. And so, yeah, for this dungeon, it looks just like a key. And so, it'll probably be the same for most of the other dungeons that are thematic. Anyway, so, these fuckers right here, these are called those are called the parrots. And these are definitely, without doubt, one of the most annoying enemies here, because if you get too close to them, they will actually disappear, and then they'll teleport to another tile, and then after that, then they'll shoot out their little projectiles at you, and they are definitely a pain in the ass to kill. Like, well, equipped as we are now, because there's like other weapons that we can use to be able to kill them with these, and this is where I definitely had so much trouble with them, because they will go and teleport to the other side where there's that little gap there. And so you want to, well, you can actually go ahead and throw bombs at them, because that's basically your best choice. But if you're starting to run low on bombs, then you might want to be careful, though. Oh, yeah, and, oh, actually, you know what? I kind of fucked up with this one, because even after I kill those 2 parrots, what happens is that, like, yeah, see, I went back to the room there, and so they respawn. Because it turns out there is actually a green Zol on the other side of the room, I didn't even realize that, and so that was why I thought there was supposed to be well, the key that's supposed to come down, but it didn't. And so I exited the room and went back until they teleport again. Um, or I mean they respawn, and so yeah, I had so much trouble because those guys like yeah, because like I said, when after they teleport, then they that's when they shoot their projectiles. They are annoying. So what you can actually try to do, like even if you do run out of bombs, they can actually just try to use the spin attack, or just like try to get, well, don't get too close, but like just get close enough to where they won't teleport, and then well, within the range, and then hopefully you should be able to get close enough to be able to get to their hitbox. So that's what I try to do, just by using that spin attack there. And yeah, you can also try to use the rock strider while you're still holding the B button, while Link is charging his sword for the spin attack. And they actually do take 2 hits whenever you're using the bombs. But yeah, it's you want to be careful not to waste money. And yeah, that's what happened there. I got too close, and so I actually managed to waste that bomb there. But yeah, just try to get a little close, and that's where you can actually reach their hitbox, and that way there they can that way there you'll be able to at least get a hit on them. But yeah, I really do hate those enemies. Like, I would say probably one of my least favorite enemies. Well, maybe not so much, but like they're, well, probably one of the two other kinds of enemies that I cannot stand. The other one being a mini boss, which we'll probably see like much later on in this game. Well, actually, I would say in the final dungeon in this game. So yeah, that's what I mean by much later on. I will say this, so yeah, like I said, you're gonna be running into a lot of keys here, like so many of them. Uh, Even after you do select, even after you do pick up all the keys here, or every single one of them, you'll just have like one key left, but then it just won't have much of a use, because that's when like you'll um use up all the keys to unlock all those other doors. So that's basically what it is. But yeah, like I said, this dungeon shouldn't be too difficult. Despite some of the despite one of the more annoying enemies, like the parrots, but like I said, it can be a little bit complex with just trying to find your way to go. Also, yeah, even though, well, actually, oh yeah, that was just one bomb that I picked up though, but yeah, like having to pick up those bombs from from that jar, I thought I was gonna pick up more, but no, it was only worth one, unfortunately. And yeah, this is actually where, yeah, see, this is where these guys gave me so much trouble in this one room. Fortunately, though, I actually I still do have Crazy Tracy's secret potion. Because, yeah, I'm very low on health, as you can see here. Yeah, because these guys gave me so much trouble, though, because of, well, because they're just so annoying like that. And yeah, this is actually where I get knocked out, though, but thankfully with the, yeah, as you can see right here, so, yeah, with the secret potion that I got from Crazy Tracy, as long as you have that, then that's where you get a revive. It works a lot like the fairies in other Zelda games. Well, I mean, the fairies actually still do exist in this game, from what you already saw when you pick up from the mini bosses. It's just that like they don't really work the same way as they did in other Zelda games where they wouldn't revive you. So yeah, the secret potion actually serves as a replacement kind of fairy. So yeah, make sure you have that with you just in case. In fact, that's probably what I'll just be doing. Defeat the black monster with a hard shell. Feed him with something explosive. So that would be referring to, well, actually a new kind of enemy, but something a little familiar, well, for that kind of strategy. But yeah, like I said, the secret potion serves as, very much like the replacement kind of fairy from other Zelda games, where it just revives you after you get knocked out, and that's definitely what I'll probably have to be carrying with me, especially if I want to get the perfect ending. So yeah, make sure you have that with you, just in case, and that's probably what I'll be doing, like after each time I run out of those, and maybe before I get to the next dungeon, um, then I'll just have to be picking up the potion from Crazy Tracy. Because you may never know. I'm definitely gonna need one of those. Like I said, if I really do want to get the perfect ending, and Thankfully, though, even after you do knock out with it, but if you get revived by the secret potion, hopefully this shouldn't even count against you as a death. So I should still be able to get the perfect ending. All right, so mini boss, and of course new enemies. These are the Dodongo snakes. So they're not like actual Dodongos, but they actually, but the reason why they're called like that, the Dodongo snakes, because they actually do work exactly like the Dodongos, which we haven't really seen since Zelda 1, I believe, or what did they? I think it was Zelda 1, in which we haven't really seen them for a long time. But yeah, so just like with those, what you do is that you just have to make sure you place a bomb in front of their mouths, and then they will go ahead and eat the bomb there. And then that's when they'll go and explode inside them and then just take damage, which is kind of like extreme to be honest. They can be a little finicky because they will always go in their kind of own random directions. So yeah, just make sure they face forward with the bombs that you're feeding them, and so that way you should be able to get a good hit on them. Yeah, the fairy's going away, but not that I really need that fairy though because I'm already at full on health. So yeah, that's basically all I have to do. They're kind of simple like that. Just make sure you just pay close attention with their kind of patterns. So anyway, so this is where I'll go ahead and call a wrap here. So next time on Let's Play Link's Awakening, we're going to continue on with the Key Cavern and see if and see what else has in store for us. So until next time, see you guys later.